I am Todd Cole. I'm a photographer and director. The only two things I knew that I liked were pictures and movies. So I just decided I'd move to LA and be a director, really naively. I was teaching myself photography. I was going to Santa Monica College, like on the weekends, and printing in my friends' dark rooms. Around 2001, I stopped trying to direct because I just really wanted to be a photographer, and put my book together and went around and started showing it to people and meeting magazines, and I guess developed that whole thing. It's kind of come full circle because everybody's been making these films, and I figured I knew how to do that, so I started making films again. I was actually running and I was listening to that Kurt Weill record. That song came on, I was like, wait, this is the perfect song to do something to, because I love that record and I love that song. I just wanted to capture two kids in love. Angel and Danielle were so different than what I've kind of seen in these type of documentary things.
I'm glad that they are getting off on our everyday life.
Getting off?
I met with them and I talked to them and I said, look, I want this to be about you. I don't want to fake it. I want it to be real. So let's talk about things that you've done together, where you like to go. What do you do in the morning? Angel rides his bike down the LA River to go pick her up because she lives in Glendale and he lives in East LA, so he said one of his favorite things is just riding his bike to her house. I wanted to use all the real locations that these kids hung out at. When we scouted it, we saw his house and we saw that skate park where he skated. Like, having that kind of very real kind of world, I think, will make it so much cooler, so much less predictable, less kind of polished. As a camera phone, I mean, it's a pretty amazing camera phone, especially in the sense that you have so much control of color temperature, auto color temperature, the different settings and all that stuff. I found that it was very liberating. That's the one thing about filmmaking, is everything is so tediously put in place out of necessity. Shooting with a Windows phone like we did, we were able to just be there and capture things as they happened. So I found that it was less intimidating. It's kind of like a point-and-shoot camera in a photo session, you know? If you go into a shoot for a portrait or anything really, I think, with an idea of a shot that you want to make, at best you might get that shot, but if you set up a situation or go into a situation and be present to what will happen, what you can often get is way better than anything you could have thought of or come up with in advance. It's going to be nice to see how all these different people take it and approach it and how it all comes together.